Hello YouTubers, it's Travis. Welcome back to the channel for more storybook brawling action. I'm actually quite proud of my gameplay in this one. It was getting towards the end of the monthly reset. I was making a little bit of a push, which I didn't quite make, but it was also ambitious to think that I was going to get to 4,500 MMR in my second month really working on this game. I'm going to do it this month though. Might even get to 5K. We'll see. But this was a good game. This was a fun build. It was a little interesting, a little different. And I think that you'll enjoy it. I also think you'd enjoy visiting the Twitch stream, which is at twitch.tv/Semulin, where you can watch the gameplay live and even interact in chat. I'll see you there. All right, I would like to get us a win. And by the stats, the Sphinx is my best hero, but I've played it once, and I remember that game. It was an incredible high roll, and it was like an awful potential shop. All right, I somehow clicked something that made my chat expand to most of my screen, and I don't know how to stop it. I'm going to pick Catter here. Oh God, this is terrible. Let's close the pop out. There we go. That was awful. I think I'd personally prefer Catter. This gives me stats for the early game, and then we can kind of roll into whatever. I don't like Cindy early on Catter. I know like most early shops, you'd be like, oh my God, Cinderella, lock Virginia's Wish, go, go. I want this. I just want stats to win or tie the first fight. We're going to click roll on the next one, and we're going to buy what the Catter buffs. I don't hate Potion Master now. Oop. What you want me to buy, Catter? HLT? You got it. Well, the neat part is I don't want to lock for the tiny, but I could buy it and roll again and then get whatever they've buffed there. Yeah, Merlin used to be busted. Was Merlin +2/+2 at one point? Because I feel like he was when I started playing, and it was just like unreasonable. But maybe I'm just misremembering playing in low MMR lobbies. I appreciate the gusto. I should probably just buy this and roll. Like, let's be an adult. Do what the Catter wants us to do. That's a really tough one for me because, again, we're not going to do a lot, but I am literally taking another roll. And we've got a lot of Catter buffs going here. So I'm locking for the roll here because it lets me roll and put 3 stats on something. I think this is one of the best spells you can get on Hatter. Because there's sometimes at this point in the game, you only have 1 unit with a Hatter buff, and we've got 3. Gulp. Yeah, our board is just significantly bigger than everybody else's at this point. Ooh. You want a giant SA? I can get behind a giant SA. How about this? Yeah, I think they said mobile is coming this year. Summer? Okay. That's pretty close. Interestingly, I think mobile really hurt Dota Underlords because trying to design the game where it was playable on mobile, I think constrained a lot of what they could do. Whereas this game, I think, is a natural fit. Do we have enough power to crack that egg? We do. Sorry about your egg, Fates. Catter can be an XP hero. Can you get enough stats to survive the early game? 3.2 is such a good turn to buy XP. And I don't mind picking up a random 5/5. I think I'm better off just not playing this. I bought it mainly to get that going. And like if we see animal crap, we'll do animal crap. This is technically more stats than that, right? No, it's technically the same amount of stats, just spread out. There's also certain builds that don't want to buy XP. Like if you're in Slay at level 5, you don't want to turbo any deeper. Because like it's just not going to help you very much. Well, like our board's pretty strong. That broke about the worst it could for us and we still won. So I think we're strong enough to do this. I can even upgrade this and then buy the XP, which is kind of insane. Badman gives us a very interesting place to build going into 4, and the rest of these suck. So I'm going to take that. This does not get us to 4 any faster than anyone else. It does, however, get us to 5 faster than everyone else, which is a huge turn for Slay. Did Fates just concede? They did. Fate did eggs, ladies and gentlemen. Nice wallet. Could start here. Certainly not opposed to that. Let's see if maybe this rolls into a buffed Chupacabra. That'd be swell. No, but there is a lightning dragon, which I'd say I'm rather interested in. You have an ad? How the heck do you have an ad? You've been subscribed to this channel for a bazillion years. This tag's just done at this point. So is Peep, but like we've got a minute to do Peep things. That's really weird, Garth. Twitch has been doing some weird stuff lately. Because you should not be getting ads, obviously. That broke pretty well for us. Oop. The scaling begins. I do need to start building towards more level 4 things. I wouldn't mind another Dargon. I don't think I want any of this, though. I certainly don't want these. Although, again, upgrading the Peep would be nice. I think I can take the XP and get a level 5 shop, because I don't need Tiny anymore. And that lets me roll and buy one thing from a level 5 shop. Well, none of this is really anything that I want. But this is okay. I hate April Fools. It is literally my least favorite thing on the planet. That's not true. But I intensely dislike April Fools. Okay, I guess we'll do Slay. If you insist. I want the Grimsoul too. Do I want the Grimsoul too? Like, the whole point of this is you don't need a Grimsoul. Yeah, it's for later, but I don't need to worry about later. If I could easily get it right now, I would get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd have to play a unit down to do it. Like, we're strong, but I don't think we're that strong. Screw it. It's good enough. Scaling Dragons. Yeah, there's our YouTube title. Okay, we're a little stronger than I thought we were. Gives me an excuse to roll anyway, which I want to do with Catter. I don't need Choop on 5. We're basically looking for more mermaids, more babas. I'd probably merge these dragons currently. Because we need to get various level 4 treasures. Particularly, we are interested in a horn. Grimsoul can be my horn. I can probably get away with this. I can also get out of this if the next shop has something good for us. Like, I don't have a strong reason to be in Slay other than we've got a couple of dragons that are reasonably scaling. But we bump into somebody playing a soul tag. This is just bad. Breaking about as bad as it could for us. Okay, there's another Beba. I do like another Beba. They're also good boy if we're looking for an off-ramp. Are we looking for an off-ramp? I don't think with the second Baba we are. I think we're looking for an on-ramp. Should probably buy a Nyan. Like we'll want the other Slay Treasure eventually. Against a ghost. That seems pretty good. Let's get that. So the Horn is level 4 and Evil Eye is level 5. And those are the 2 treasures we need to get to be seriously competitive with this. I don't know that this Grimsoul is going to do anything. It would surprise me if it does. And again, I would merge these dragons if given the opportunity. Because the second one isn't that big. This was the Fates. They scooped after I killed their egg. Oop. One down. Oni King is an interesting thing to do for now. Because it would trigger on the essay, it would trigger on this, and it would trigger here. She used to be a monster princess, but she isn't any longer. I don't think it's doing enough. No, I'm looking to merge the dragons and have more shots for Horn. Now the chances of me rolling and finding something I can play are getting a little lower, so I'm kind of in on the Oni King for now. I don't know. I don't love it. Because this is kind of awkward. But generally speaking, a lot of people will have 2 of them. Because it's taken us so long to find the Horn, I don't think I want 2 of these anymore. I think I want to find another one, merge them, and do that, and then find room for like a Yorm and be done. Because Slay really is about finding the treasures. It's a very treasure-dependent comp. So I think if we had a Horn a lot earlier, we wouldn't need to move it to make the other one bigger. And it still takes out a lot of support units as it is, right? Like, it's Big Dragon. All right, I do want the River Wish. Gonna take another Grim Soul, because that's our first shot at Horn. This is not Horn. But here's another immediate shot at Horn. That's Horn. Okay, now we're talking. Because this is a board. This is what we wanted. Like, by a lot. We have the treasures. We are engaged. We find Jormungandr and we do it. We do the thing. I'm tempted to sell this in Dream. Is Gwen here? There's no Gwen. Could try again to hit Gwen. Or I could take Potion Master to buff stuff. Could even consider Mordred, but that can screw up Slay. I'm going to try again to hit Gwen. Because, like, hitting the Jorm and then immediately knighthooding it would be kind of a big deal. And we may be able to keep the 2 dragons now if this one can scale fast enough and everybody's doesn't believe in soul tag. That's pretty good, Nucky. All right, let's see if we can hit the Gwen. That'd be cool. I mean, yeah, sure, I'll be pub for a round. It's a little bit of tiny stats. I really want to try to hit the Gwen. I don't need any of this. We're still mostly looking for Yorm. And or more Babas. It doesn't seem very echo good. Ashwood, no thanks. Still don't want the Ashwood. Oh, Yorm. I think we can go with this. Like, +7 isn't that much. But just, like, doubling down on it's pretty good. I need to have a plan for if we bump into people who are buying soul tax, because eventually someone will catch on to what I'm doing and buy a soul tack, and I don't know what I do then. I mean, I have to take out the dragon, is what I do. Got into trees, but still no soul tags. Cool. We're scaling now. My backline is awful, though. Like, I got my scaling, but that kind of hurts. I need my Yorm now. All right, let's see if we can hit Gwen. No. But this helps, I think. Yeah, this helps. We were 80% to win that. Oh, Yormy. Where's my Yormy boy? Not here, apparently. I don't need this anymore. Oh, I kind of want Mimic for these two. For the, nah, I don't need it. I could get Mimic off of this too, right? Because Bad Moon's kind of done. We get a few slay triggers this way. Just a few. I mean, you got time to go grab a drink if that's what you're asking. Boop. GG's Falcon Eye. Sorry, this one's pretty stupid, man. All right, if Midas has not bought a Soul Tack, I think we've got at least second. I need this to beat the Karen. I think I can still scale on Midas, but I need to move this to the back line and play a Cupid up front. Like we don't have Yorm, so there's really not much point in trying to continue to scale. Realistically. Don't think I need 2 Cupids. I am still very interested in a Yorm if one's available, but looks like they're not. This game's going okay, Brad. Our sleigh starts a little better than theirs, I think. I wouldn't say I need it. I wouldn't exactly say I've been loving it, Bob. A sleigh animation gets 1 slash. You guys can do the math about how many we're getting here, because I'm not going to do it. What gets a left and a right slash. Don't really need this either. Does that actually matter? No, it doesn't. Pigamorph would be a big deal. Hey, neat. We managed to complete the comp. We did it. If they've got a Soul Tack, I'm in actually a pretty big amount of danger. If they don't, we probably just win. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't Knighthood the Yorm. Kind of doesn't make sense on Zell either. I don't need another 5. I'm actually going to log for this because if they bought a Soul Tack, I need to combine them. They bought 2 Soul Tacks. The dragons have got to go. They're not going to kill anything. So pretty happy with that. We'll need to adjust into something a little more scammy to compete with this. I don't think we beat this, but we've got a little bit of time to try to adjust. And this is the downside of Dragon Slay. I can take this, see if we get... And there's some treasures that matter here, not a lot. 2 random spells could, in theory, do something. I can't take it, though, and still be in Slay. So this basically has to go. The Grimsoul comes back. Yorm's in. I was going to say we might need another Cupid, and then there was another Cupid. So this is mostly to trigger Yorm and make him big enough to compete. Assassin in the front row does it too, and I can put the Cupid in the back. I kind of want the other Cupid here. I needed to be a little faster there than I was. It is Elite Assassin. Cupid can kind of make the trees kill each other. Perfect. Thank you, Cupid. This is why you get Cupids when you're going against trees and why you may have to get rid of your dragons, even though they look pretty. So the end screen here kind of doesn't really show what made this build work, because we had to adjust it so darn much to get there. But like in order to beat that opponent, like they countered us, right, by finding the soul tax and positioning them well. And we were fortunate enough to have a high enough life total to pivot. Now, the smart thing to be doing, I think, was rather than rolling for Yorms, was to start already buying Cupids, like a lot earlier than we did, because it's very likely we're going to bump into a tree player at some point, or just anybody that recognizes that lightning dragons get countered by soul tax. Because you saw what happened when we were still playing the lightning dragons. They just ran all over us. But that was pretty nice. I'm very happy with that one. That was a good build, good decision making, and I think a good pivot. And fun. Fun's good. I like fun. And a big thank you to my patrons. Thank you, Paul, Punk, Hero, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Fasty, Rich, Brandon, Jazzy, Craig, and Geis. I appreciate y'all.